Welcome to Module S. The S stands for System, or System Characterization. What we're trying to do in this module is to characterize the cropping system, and at the end we will be establishing the relative economic importance of key crops in the target geography. There are 5 sub-modules within Module S. The Introduction module, which is this one, the Setup, the Input data, the Outputs, and the Calculations. The setup data is composed of setting the bounds of the workshop, calculating the cropping area, telling the tool the key crops and what types of crops they are, and how many seasons you want to be considered. We then need the input data. We need to know about the extent of those crops, which we use to calculate the hectareage of each crop in each season, the current yield of each crop, the maximum yield of each crop. What are the top 10% of farmers achieving in favourable years where there aren't any major constraints? Then we need the income per tonne at farm gate of each crop, and also the gross margin per hectare of each crop. What we use them for is to then understand what are the crops that are of most importance in each location. So you can see here in this results page, if we press Control P, we'll go to a print page and we can print a report. In that report, it says that we analyzed this many crops, this many seasons, and these were the results, the top 10 economically important crops in this location. And this is crop by season, the number of hectares, the total value based on the gross margin to farmers, and the total income based on that income per tonne and a figure. In order to get those, we have the calculations page, which is the red tab. And in here, we can see if it's green, it means it was input data by the user. If it's orange, it was a calculation. If it's a calculation, it says A times B, which means A times B. So you can understand if there's a number in there that doesn't make sense, you can come here and we can see how those numbers are generated and what numbers we need to change to make more sense of everything that's occurring. If you are working in US dollars, then there will be some repetition because the exchange rate is 1. But if you're working in a different currency, then you will see both the local currency and the US dollars per tonne. So this is essentially what Module S is, establishing the system, working out which crops are of most importance in the geography.